actually redo my build. Oh well. So it didn't save my progress, so I didn't do a hunt.
Why didn't you save?
Because I hadn't done a hunt. You would think the game would just auto-save more.
Why don't you autosave more? Will you stop putting away your produce right here, lady? Can't you see I'm trying to pose awesomely with my cat as the dodo hammer eats in the background? Thank you. Go away.
There's no need to pause when you can dance.
I can dance.
Well, you can't dance anywhere near as awesomely as me.
Excuse you. I can prance and I can dance. Thank you very much.
But can you kabuki?
I can, in fact, kabuki.
Kabuki with me, Izzy.
I think I will. First off, let me get my camera up. Hey everybody, Izzy Craze 365 here, and welcome to yet another Monster Hunter World Iceborn. And me and Keks have got something a little special planned for you all this time. Isn't that right, Keks?
Oh, we certainly do.
Oh, it's time to finally know, for it to finally be revealed. What is the superior weapon? Is it GreatSword, or is it, obviously, the Charge Blade?
I mean, it's really not much of a contest. Charge Blade has to try so hard just to even look half as cool as GreatSword.
I'm sorry, but when you're turning your sword and shield into a giant spinning axe of death and making monsters explode off the screen, I don't think it's that complicated. I just think that is pure badass right there.
I mean, talk to me when your little Decepticon knife can go plus ultra, because I do that on a daily basis.
I'm sorry, why don't you take your oversized car door that's been shunted onto a handle and try swinging it around until it gets dull?
Car door? You
Yeah.
mean the sad little shield that you hide behind, that you sling on your back?
I don't hide behind that shield. I use that shield to cut into monsters.
The fact that you even need a shield is pretty pathetic.
You're pretty.
All I need is one piece of steel, no shirt, and a dream.
I'm pretty sure you're wearing a shirt. Which means the rest of your statement is also false. You don't have a dream. You do have a shirt. And I'm pretty sure you don't have a piece of steel. What is your greatsword even made out of now? Just, you need to respect the explosions, Keks. You need to respect them in all their glory. You've left the online session. Too afraid to continue? Up. It happened. There it is, folks. We have definitive proof that Charge Blade is better, because the person who is going to stand up for GreatSword is nowhere to be found. I didn't even need to show off my build. Ah, so much agitator. Alrighty, well, thanks for tuning in, Keks. I guess this Ruiner Nergigante is going to have none of the stuff. I'm actually going to poke him, see if I can get him back on. Oh, okay. His voice is back, apparently. Maybe. We'll see. So, folks, to give you a very brief overview of what we are planning on doing, at the very least, assuming Keks can get his computer running. Like, the computer just doesn't want to see him playing GreatSword. That's what this boils down to. We are going to be doing a Ruiner Nergigante hunt. For those of you who have not seen Ruiner Nergigante... Oh, no, you've all seen Ruiner Nergigante. You wouldn't be watching this if you didn't know who Ruiner Nergigante is. We are going to be doing the Ode to Destruction. It is a tempered Ruiner Nergigante. MR 100 or higher, which we both have, cleared that access point. Ruiner Nergigante is an Elder Dragon's Elder Dragon. He eats other Elder Dragons for breakfast, lunch, and occasionally dinner. And we're going to try kicking his butt. And we're going to do this using my Charge Blade and Keks's oh-so-pathetic giant piece of metal with a handle that he swings around. Just because it's sharp doesn't mean it's a good weapon. And we are going to see, which weapon holds up better. We're allowed to use any items we want, eat however we want, build however we want. So if you take a look at my build real quick, I went full Agitator, Divine Blessing Secret. I got all the Dragon attack, because as we know, Ruiner is weak to Dragon. Got Crit Eye, Health Boost. I got all my crit stuff up so I can hit 100% Affinity. And since we have the Master's Touch set, we will not be using up Sharpness. It sounds like Keks has returned. Hello, Keks.
Hello. Yeah, this is, unfortunately, this issue that I thought was solved appears to not be solved.
Well, obviously, you should have switched weapons by now, because GreatSword, the issue was obvious from the get-go.
I mean, it was only when you started talking about Charge Blade that my system crashed, so...
Sure. Charge Blade is the superior weapon. You know it. I know it. I was just telling everybody while you were rebooting and trying to find your center what we were planning on doing, and that is Tempered Ruiner Nergigante.
Yep.
And unlike most of the other hunts you've probably seen us, this is only going to be a two-man hunt, and we will not be aided by our Palicos. So Izzadon over here is going to just be sitting back, in his skivvies with this book, enjoying a good read. But they are staying on standby right now. So it's just the two of us. Is it happening? Is it happening when you try to get your stream going, or is it?
I mean, it's not just a stream issue. I've had it happen plenty of times when it's been just the game. Let's see. I'm gonna try one thing here.
All right. As Keks tries to IT his own IT problems, I will show you the gloriousness of the Charge Blade in all of its full splendor. For those of you who don't know, I have been playing Charge Blade pretty much since the beginning of this game, and if we take a look at my guild card... Yeah, we're going to take a look at my guild card. Oh, so sexy. Yeah, so if you look at my weapons, I have 877 hours on Charge Blade. That's insane. The next closest looks like Heavy Bowgun with 216, then Light Bowgun 156. And I'm actually surprised my fourth most played weapon is Insect Glaive with 101 hours. Followed closely by Sword and Shield. In fact, the only weapon I have not played at all is Gunlance, which I'll have to fix at some point. I'm trying to make builds for every single weapon class, that way I can just go and grab them. And as you can see there, my title directly above me, I'm a third-rate assistant curmudgeon. What's your title, Keks?
I don't need a title. I'm just that awesome.
Yeah, sure you don't.
In any case, I need to actually run a quick program that's going to require a restart, so I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, I got a new thing down here. What's this? Pictures! Yay! I'll show you my picture collection in the meantime, because, unfortunately, the only way to prove who is the better at fighting Ruiner Nergigante is to do it together, where we can show each other up. Alright, is he here? He's still here. Hi, Keks. Was going to badmouth you while you were gone. I don't know if you can actually hear us. Take a look at all these wonderful little pictures I've gotten. Aren't these adorable? This next one's kind of... Yeah, kids, he's scared of my cat. They're fighting. Hello there. Taming the wild Shamos. Look at that thing. It's like a velociraptor. Dancing after the end of success. He's coughing. He has shined the Plunder Blade. I don't have Big Cat yet, or this one. But, Gajalaka dancing, that's rare. There's a Mialatov cocktail on a Gajalaka. Don't have that one either. Popo Pecking Order. Don't have these. Aren't they adorable? He just wants a bath. And, there's a Viper Toby just going for a bite. The cat, as he sneezes into the bowl, is actually right next to me right now. Poor rusted Kushala Diora. This, she's a Meowstick assistant. And, Velkana just doesn't like anyone. So, We can actually run over here and see. Enjoy the sneezing animations. You will mix everything much better. There we go. She's so spicy. I love it. Add a little bit more cumin in there, why don't you? Oh, she... Good job doing your job, kitty. You did that job success. Keks, are you there? Oh, he's not that perfect. Alright, so just so I let you guys know, I'm debating if I should switch out my mantles and put on Challenger Mantle and Ghillie Mantle, just so I can switch on to Challenger, have Nergigante run at me when I'm standing behind Keks, just to mess with him, and then I can switch to Ghillie Mantle after, you know, I run near him when he's aggroed onto either one of us, like when he's sharpening. Because as we all know, GreatSword needs to sharpen. And gonna sneeze. Oh, maybe you won't. Oh, here we go! Chew! Poor cat. Uh-oh. Actually, let's see what that'll look like on my build. Oh. We're just gonna quickly swap out with the mantles. I got some Ghillie Mantle right here. The correct answer is probably to swap out Temporal. The only thing you can really put in here is recovery speed. Or recovery up, rather. Okay, we're not going to tell Keks we did this. He's never going to know, because he's currently rebooting his computer. So that's what we're going to do. Just to mess with him a little bit. And if we look at our items... Well, we'll take a look at our item loadout here. As you can see, we've got tons of healing. We've got tons of drugs. And just for the hell of it... So we know Nergigante is weak to dragon. That is why we're using our dragon charge blade. That's also why the charge blade is... upped with dragon attack. Like, look at all that elemental boost and health regen and elemental status effect up. So, like, it's a good charge blade. But what we're going to do is we're also going to take a look and see what Nergigante is also weak to. Really weak to blast, and he's kind of weak to everything equally: poison, sleep, paralysis, etc. So what we're going to do is we're going to banishing ball, blah. We're going to bring some poison in there as well, so when we knock his ass down, he will get poisoned. Have to wait now to see if Keks ever shows back. In the meantime, I will give everybody a tutorial on how to play Charge Blade, and then we can see how easy it is compared to when Keks is struggling in like 5 to 10 minutes, because as we all know, Keks doesn't know what he's doing when it comes to Charge Blade. I don't want to go to my room, I want to go to the training area. This is the pre-fight fight. Okay, so, Charge Blade. Thing you need to know about Charge Blade is there's two modes. There's Sword and Shield mode, and then by holding guard, and this you morph it into an axe mode. So, sword and shield mode, if you'll notice in the upper left-hand corner, directly above me, in fact. Up, what's he got? According to this, Keks is almost done, so this will be a quick tutorial. Sword and shield mode, if you look directly above me, you'll notice that next to my mantles on that side, you have a sword icon, a shield icon, and the files. Normally there's 5 files. You can get up to 6 with capacity boost. I'm not running that. But if you have high focus, you can charge these faster. So now that we have filled files, and that's just a matter of guarding and then hitting the B button to charge the files. Then to actually charge the shield, it's YB, YB, and then just hold the right trigger at the end to charge that. Then, at any point when you have the shield charged, you can charge files again, and now we have charged the sword. And that is the basics of Charge Blade gameplay. If you can charge your sword and your shield, you can now activate Super Elemental Discharge, which is the same thing, but instead of holding the right trigger, you just go for it. And that's where all those beautiful explosions come from. Now, if we do the same move again, like he thinks it's hard, it's not. Left trigger instead, we are now into Savage Axe. And pretty much everything does more damage because we have a spinning chainsaw. And if you do that 3 times in a row, it immediately goes into an amped elemental discharge. Using the rest of my files. Spinning this Savage Axe mode horizontally versus vertically. Like so. Vertical will, like, being in this mode will use files as it goes, but right now, doing the vertical, just the rising and the overhead slash continuously, it's great for hitting monsters in the head, doesn't use any files, but if you spin to win in a circle, it'll use up 1 file per swing, and then it immediately goes to the ultimate amped elemental discharge, which consumes everything. That's the basics, and depending on what we're going to be doing, since this is a dragon charge blade with element, we're going to mostly be using Savage Axe mode, which is the spinning around. Looks like Keks has rejoined us.
Yeah, we'll see if this is remotely usable. I'm not going to stream my end just because I need to make sure this is working, and that's one less thing to worry about.
That is perfectly fair. Which means everybody gets to see the gloriousness of my end. I will head back to HQ. I just gave all of my wonderful viewers a tutorial on the Charge Blade. When I say all my wonderful viewers, I mean me, myself, and everybody watching. Alright, you ready?
Yeah, just putting that Palico on standby.
Alright.
And then eating.
Alright, and while you're doing that, I'm going to take a look at your guild. Oh, wait, I'll use a voucher for us. I'll be nice, because you need all the help you can get.
As if.
If you say so. I have a very special meal prepared. So
Oh, do you?
For those of you who want to know, this is my skills that I'm going to be using. Really good. This is my general melee attacking thing. So I have elemental resist with the same stuff. And of course sticky. These are really the only meals I eat. The rest I just don't see the point. Alrighty. Shall I post?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, so Palicos are on standby, and we have got a nasty little beast to fight. And you know what? I'm so confident in my skills, I'm using a voucher. I love how my cat is just practicing kung fu in the corner over there.
Alright.
And let's see what Keks is currently wearing.
Yeah, it's pretty pretty standard non-element build. Or no, not really entirely non-element because there's blast, but Master's Touch.
Oh
and
wow, yeah. So
focus.
if you look at Keks, he is pretty much exclusively greatsword. He has no understanding of the joy of the rest of the weapons. At least the only thing I've got one weapon that's at 0. You have like no time on anything.
Yeah, I mean, I have my weapon that I like. I've started doing hammer. I've dabbled in lance and dabbled in longsword. Although it's like 3 quests, but.
So let's see. You're using 3-piece, 2-piece Bracky, 3-piece Teo.
Yep. Master's Touch and Agitator secret. It's common for a reason.
Yep. Okay. Well, no, we know what we're doing. And of course you're using the Brachydios Blast Greatsword because there is no other reason for using any other Greatswords. In fact, there's really no reason to use any Greatswords ever.
I mean, you were almost correct. Then you had to add that last part in.
I mean, you need to understand.
Who wouldn't want to use Greatsword? Look at how great it is. It's in the fucking name.
It's like, great grandparents. Doesn't mean it's amazing. It just means it's really old.
Nah, it's more like bad, good, great. I mean, you don't even have a decent descriptor in your weapon name, so.
I mean, you're a penis.
That's the thing. There's charge in your name.
Yeah.
And my charge is still better, even though I don't even have to talk about it.
Oh, sure. All right, come on. Grab your shit and let's go.
Oh, I'm grabbing my shit.
It's game time, little bitch.
Fucking bring it. I'm gonna grab some Astera jerky because it's delicious and nutritious.
Here, you know what? Fuck you. Here, enjoy. I'm helping you. Enjoy. All right, let's go. Oh, look at you. You flinched because you're on a fucking greatsword.
I mean, I didn't flinch, he just roared, but details.
I'm sorry. Flinching while roaring? Who does that? Not Charge Blade users. We wear the rock steady. We keep attacking when it's stupid. You'd say suicidal.
Yes, because unfortunately you guys don't have the brain power and subtlety to know when to attack and when to retreat.
That's right. You just attack all the time. That's how this game works. Ah, yes.
You know what? At least one of us is actually properly tendering the monster.
Your face is properly tendering the monster.
It is, actually. Thank you for noticing.
That was a comment on how ugly Greatsword is.
Oh, look, I knocked his bitch ass down by smacking him in the tail.
I'm sorry, that was clearly all the dragon damage that my chainsaw of fucking death did to him.
I mean, or it's because I shoved a true charge right up his ass.
Yeah, true charge. That's all you know how to do. Hit triangle 3 times, why don't you?
Oh, if only you knew the subtleties. See, that's the thing, is you have to add fake difficulty to your weapon, because you can't appreciate subtlety.
Subtlety is a thing people who don't have depth like to talk about.
Can't appreciate true art.
Oh, why don't you flinch a little bit more, like a little bitch?
What was that about not flinching? I saw you. I fucking saw that.
Oh, shut up! You know nothing.
I know enough to know that you flinched like a bitch.
You flinched like a bitch.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, dragon explosions. What was that? Sexy dragons that explode?
The dragon explosion that mostly missed.
I'm sorry, it's not my fault you cannot appreciate how awesome explosions are.
Oh, look, mounted, because I am the best aerial weapon. Fuck Insect Wave.
You're not an aerial weapon, you're just a piece of shit, and you know it.
I mean, that knockdown says otherwise.
Your mom says otherwise. Oh, look at that. Did you see that tail cut? You see that tail cut?
That tail cut that I got? Yeah.
You did nothing.
Oh, you mean except for knocking him down and hitting the tail a bunch of times?
Why do you...
Yeah.
You just hit the tail, I can spin around in a circle, I can hit his entire body.
Yeah, and that's super useful when you can't target good hit zones.
I don't need to hit good hit zones. I hit all the hit zones. I can't help but noticing he's just, like, targeting you like a little asshole.
Yeah, because he knows to go after the real threat.
It's true. Oh, look at that. He's,
Oh, look, he went after me again.
Yeah, yeah,
Almost like he doesn't consider you a threat in the slightest.
You know, let's see how long you survive without my help. I'm just gonna sit here, eat my berries. Nom nom nom. Why don't you do something?
I mean, you're literally doing nothing, so...
That's not true. I am attempting a clutch claw.
You were attempting a clutch claw.
I am attempting a clutch claw. That's more than GreatSword ever does. Look at that. Weakened on the first hit. You're almost dead.
Am I?
Can't help but notice you need to use frickin' ledge hopping. Just take out your sword and hit him.
I mean, why would I not use all of the wonderful moves that I have access to? Especially because I can charge my, my aerial hits.
Like a bitch.
It's almost as if I'm better at charging than you are. Even though your weapon's called Charge Blade.
Hey, hey, I don't want to hear about all your little bitch-ass focus decorations.
I don't have a lick of focus on this build. Because I don't need it.
Do you see? You don't even build correctly for your weapon.
What the fuck do you know about building for my weapon?
No, apparently more than you do. 2 levels of focus.
Not even necessary.
You're not even necessary. Observe
Except
how
the guy who decided to stand around for 30 seconds in the middle of the fight.
You see, that was strategy right there. He didn't even come after me during that amount of time. Oh, watch this. Right up his...
Yeah, you did all of nothing during that second time that he was not going after you.
That's not true. I sharpened. What were you doing during those 30 seconds? I saw you getting ragdolled. Does he just know that, like, he's not even a part of this conversation? The actual fight is between you and me here.
But yeah, he definitely knows. There we go.
Well, I'm just gonna hold up this shield. Yeah, look at that. It gave me charge.
Yeah, because you couldn't be bothered to be in proper position.
I don't need proper positioning. I've got a freaking chainsaw. I make the position. Hey, looks like you're about to die. You okay?
Oh, I'm fine. That's a nice thing, is that I can use the drawing properties of my weapon to stay mobile and get healed, and then when I'm ready, just take the sword out and be good to go.
Oh well, isn't that nice for you?
It is nice.
You did that on fucking purpose.
Did what on purpose?
You did that on completely on purpose. Don't you lie to me.
Hop?
Yes, you ledge hopped on purpose, you dick.
Yeah, why wouldn't I ledge hop? Fucking aerial greatsword is awesome. Oh, look at that, another mount.
You're only getting mounts because I'm helping you.
Excuse me?
Excuse you is correct. I am the heart and soul of this team.
You have no soul.
Actually, I have a Safi eyeball, so that's kind of like his soul, if we're going by Lord of the Rings logic. Oh, look at that, a knockdown! Hope you enjoyed that.
You had to cut the soul out of a living creature just so you could technically say that you own a soul.
I'm sorry, what are you doing over there, Miss I have Brachadios' arms?
Yeah, but I don't have his soul. I don't need his soul.
He just turned his head right into that glorious explosion.
Yeah, that glorious explosion from my blast greatsword.
You mean the glorious explosion from my frickin' super amped elemental discharge? I'm gonna pick up these dragon pods. Woohoo! Woohoo! Clutch claw for the win! You see that? I immediately softened. What are you doing? I should have...
Flinching the monster, apparently.
Nope.
Ooh, what was that? That was all greatsword.
I can't help but notice you're wearing the bitch-proof mantle.
Yeah, because I've only used one mantle so far, and it just came back.
Let's... I can't help but notice you're bleeding.
And?
No, just an observation.
Still less downtime than you took to sharpen.
Oh, you're welcome. What's that part break?
Oh, you finally did something since the very start of the fight.
Oh, you know what? You could just shove that greatsword right where the sun don't shine. Which is in your body, not in a monster, because, you know, it's useless.
That didn't even make sense.
You don't even make sense.
I make perfect sense.
To who? Look, will you excuse me for a minute?
People who aren't charge blade wielding psychopaths.
You're a charge blade wielding not... No, never mind. That analogy fell apart.
It really did. It's pretty bad, actually.
Fight better.
Says the guy who's not even fighting right now.
Fight better. Fuck you. Oh, this is bad.
Oh, what was that, Izzy?
Your mom.
Oh, my mom killed you? Which means you can be killed by a woman in her 60s? Let alone a monster?
I was going to say... ask, like, by that logic, does that mean your mom is Nergigante? Is your mom Mrs. Admiral?
That'd be pretty fucking badass.
That would actually be pretty badass. Like, I would have nothing bad to say about your mom if that was the case. I would be, like, terrified for... Oh! What was that?
He cherry tapped me.
Hi there, buddy!
What's up? You died first, therefore I win.
You're a little bitch. Here, you know what? Just because I know how much greatswords need it, I'll eat for safeguard.
So you're admitting that you failed us?
No, I'm admitting that you failed us, and you're gonna fail us again. I have every confidence you were gonna die one more time.
I don't know, first guy who died says what?
Who now?
Let's...
Let's see.
Let's replenish while we're here.
Might as well. Let's see. Alright, we got torch pods. Don't forget to grab your torch pods. I know you forget things because, you know, you just like sticking metal inside your body.
I haven't forgotten shit.
You forgot everything.
And man, you know what? This whole time I was fighting, I didn't even use the best mantle in the game.
Really? Which is?
Fucking glider mantle.
Neither did I. There you go. Hey, bitch! We're back! He is incredibly spiky right now.
He is very spiky. Woo! That was spicy.
Like a spice! Oh, come on.
Ooh, what was that about flinching? Because only one of us flinched there, and it wasn't me.
You can take those earplugs and shove them.
Oh, I mean those earplugs that I don't run?
Yeah,
Because
those. Yeah, because you leave them up your asshole.
That's a really odd and not really useful burn.
Again, I'm using a dragon charge blade. I'm not using fires. You won't burn. I can bring the fire.
Yeah, but that would just make you even less useful against him.
Oh. Wow.
Ooh, we got some breaks. Oh, who got the last hit? Was it GreatSword? It was GreatSword.
Was totally my torch pod.
Your torch pod. Ooh, gem. Nice. Oh, is that 2 gems?
Oh, you piece of or is it a mantle?
No, it's gems.
I mean, still useful, but not as bad.
Yeah, not as
All right.
useful.
So, we both died once. Don't forget to
You
carve
died first.
Yeah, but you died longer, so it doesn't matter.
Died longer.
Oh, you missed!
You missed 2.
I can't actually launch with most of the charge blade attacks.
Which is yet another reason your weapon is inferior.
Your weapon is inferior.
I mean, we've proven it's not, so...
Alright. But now we have to see. Is it the kind of weapon... Now we have to do the ultimate test. So, if we didn't actually break down point system for this one.
No,
But like we both had one death. You did get the finishing hit. I got the initial hit.
Yeah, that doesn't really mean a whole lot.
A walling early game is so important.
Oh, walling is helpful.
Yeah. Now it's time for the ultimate test in skill between the two of us.
Indeed.
Time to pet the piggy. Can you pet the piggy better?
Of course.
Well, mine's so happy that he's got hearts that explode all over the place. This is the ultimate test, folks. Petting the piggy.
I mean, my piggy is the best piggy because he is Dodo Hama.
Mine is better because he is Dodo Hama, but brighter.
Touche.
We're like almost the same person, except I use the superior weapon. Speaking of superior weapons, Mister, I have never used other weapons. Let's look at your.
Well, except for
Hammer.
being pretty fucking good at hammer after only a few monsters.
Yeah, let's see. 100. You've got. You've got 15 hours on hammer. You have 1 hour on the charge blade.
Do I? Oh, you know what? That's right, because I think I had grabbed Charge Blade like at the very beginning of the game,
Okay. So,
and then
folks,
just didn't really enjoy it.
all right, so here's what we're going to do now, folks, to continue this to see which weapon is actually the better, or maybe see which player knows more of what they're doing. Me and Keks are going to do something we've never done before. We're going to do that exact same hunt, but we're switching weapons.
Yep. It's gonna be great and not gonna cause problems at all.
Yeah. So, let's see. You're not streaming right now, so I can't actually take you into the training room and walk you through Charge Blade.
That is true.
Unless, can you stream through Discord, and then I will just post what you're streaming?
I don't want to like cause some weird destabilization. Like, I'm not sure if this driver reinstall actually worked.
Alright, well then the correct answer might be you have to watch my screen and I will walk you through the basics, so you're going to have to jump onto my stream then.
Yeah, give me 1 sec and I can do that. Actually, you should probably stream through Discord because there won't be such of a delay.
Alright, I will do that as well.
Yeah, I mean, I can try screen sharing to make it...
Alright, here you go. So, I will have... I've dabbled a little bit in GreatSword, so I do have a build prepped for this.
Yeah, I had a build prepped and then my computer crashed.
This is what I'm planning. 7 levels of Crit Eye, 7 levels of Agitator, 5 Divine Blessing, Health Boost, Recovery Up, Crit Boost, Weakness Exploit, Focus, Recovery Speed, Airborne, Fortify, Tool Specialist, with Agitator Secret and Divine Blessing Secret.
Yeah, that's legit.
So that is what I will be running for this. And we will get into that in a minute after... Well, while we're doing this, while you're looking for your stuff, I guess this is a good time for me to take my set out, and you can give me the basics of GreatSword.
Indeed.
So this is what my outfit will look like. Probably a little too badass for GreatSword, but, you know, whatever.
I mean, I guess you gotta try to compensate for your lack of skill somehow.
Uh-oh. Continuing in offline mode. I'm streaming too much, apparently. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I can reconnect. We'll just do this, the training with each other first. So you can give me tips on this because I'm still streaming, technically.
Yeah, I guess that does work.
So my understanding of GreatSword is simple. You hit the Y button 3 times. So first swing, second swing, third swing. Correct?
Well, that's the start of it. You do certainly want to try to get to your true charge, but there's a little more to it than that. So, for example, if you're charging up those first 2 hits, it takes you a long-ass time to get to your true charge, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Well, there's several ways to compensate for that. I'll let you get through this one.
Okay.
So the first way is that when you start your... So if you just have your weapon out and you hit B, you do... Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, start a Y slash and then hit B.
Oh,
Nope.
Oh, charge slash, you mean?
Yeah, start a charge slash and then hit B. Nope.
Oh, you mean as it's charging?
Yeah, don't release the attack. Start it and then hit B. There you go. So that's the shoulder tackle. That does a couple of different things. One, you can actually use it to get some invincibility frames and basically go through attacks without getting knocked down, which means you can keep your charges up. 2 is that it actually counts as an attack for getting to your true charge. So, yep, just like that. If you shoulder tackle twice, you can get to your true charge a lot faster.
Oh, wow. Okay, I did not know that was a feature.
Yeah, you can get to your true charge much faster that way. You can also mix and match. You can do like 1 charge slash, then a shoulder tackle, then your attack, which I do pretty often during monster knockdowns. Especially when I don't know exactly how long until they get up. I get a little bit of charge damage. You also don't have to fully charge up either of the first 2 hits to get your true charge. So you can do, like, yeah.
So like that. Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, that speeds things up a lot. Also, the attack where if you do a Y swing and then a B swing, yeah. So that side attack, it's not super strong, but if you have a monster that moves around a lot and moves quickly, it can be a good way to kind of get quick little bits of damage. I also will sometimes use it as a recovery if you like. Yeah, you can kind of roll between combos or Y swing between combos, especially on longer knockdowns to kind of keep your DPS up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. Like unlike the charge, which seems very like you need to stop and do something. It seems like that. What about the YB upswing? That's it.
I don't find that terribly useful during hunts. It's really fun to use after hunts to launch people in the air. I generally don't get a lot of mileage out of it during a fight.
Gotcha.
How much does it move you when you use it?
Also, hello, Scribbles. Welcome to the stream.
Yes, hi, Scribbles.
Well, glad to finally make it. I just got home.
What was your question?
Well, I mean, the Switch Axe has a overhead attack that effectively works like a back dodge. So how far does the overhead swipe with the GreatSword go?
So the underhand swipe actually doesn't move you very much at all, so it's not terribly useful for positioning. Honestly, I find that either the true charge or the shoulder tackle are better as dodges. Like I've occasionally used a true charge when a monster has like gotten out of the way to avoid their follow-up attack.
Oh yeah, because that one actually moved you.
Yeah, I mean obviously even with the shoulder tackle and everything, GreatSword is still a very slow weapon, meaning that you have to be very careful of what the monster does. Also, if you go to the ledge, Izzy, first jump off and hit Y in midair, just hit it. Oh nope, you didn't jump off.
I mean, I did a wall run, so... Oh, hold on.
So yeah, so you do an overhead attack. But the real nice thing with GreatSword is you can charge your overhead attacks. So try charging it up. Yeah, so you can see you get a little bit of a bounce in the air as well as charging up the power of the hit. So you can use that to get a little bit of extra distance if you're leaping at a monster, as well as increase the damage of the attack.
Gotcha.
Or to delay the timing of when the attack hits if they're charging at you.
Yes, and you can charge up to 3 levels, just like with any of the other Y GreatSword hits.
So if I was
GreatSword. So I make jokes a bit about GreatSword being the best aerial weapon in the game. It actually is a really good aerial weapon because you can do shit like that. Yeah.
Can you tackle out of that hit? If you're in the air.
If you're in the air, no. You can only tackle on the ground.
Okay. Do you think that is a sufficient amount of knowledge for me with GreatSword?
I'm trying to think if there's any other important things to go over.
So
there is the sliding attack, which is not going to be useful against Synergy given the arena, but you can actually get some decent mounting damage off with it, though I generally prefer the jump aerial game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can do the kind of pedestal time attack off of that.
Is there a B version?
There's not.
No, okay.
It's just your
interesting.
Slash.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, the most useful bit of information I got there was the charge cheats, because I did not know that when I was playing before.
Yeah, and that's the main thing. Your bread and butter is going to be either slash tackle true charge or tackle true charge.
Mm-hmm.
But one other thing is that you can do up to 3 charges off of your draw slash, which is your first. If you're so you can actually get pretty good damage off of that, which unless the monster is knocked down or you are comfortable with the patterns, it's going to be easier to get okay damage hitting that when you're not sure if the monster is going to stay around long enough to get a true charge.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that is the GreatSword tutorial as Keks gives me. Thank you, Keks. Are you ready now for your charge blade?
I am still putting together a dragon attack charge blade build.
Okay.
But that should be done pretty quickly.
What are you building?
So I'm going to throw Agitator max because I can. I'm probably going to put Divine Blessing max also because I can.
Sure.
Which I'm only going to be Divine Blessing 3, but...
Okay. What weapon are you using is the question, because obviously for me I'm using the Lightbreak Blade, which is the great sword of great swords.
Yeah, so I'm going to be using the Kajar Strong Arm Decay, which is not as good of a charge blade, but still a pretty decent dragon charge blade. And for what I have, it is usable.
I believe I actually have Decay. Let's take a look. Ice. Let's just search charge blades.
Let's see. Yeah, let's get one more.
Ice.
Help me.
Oh, I do not in fact have Decay. I must have it for another weapon. Again, so folks, we're actually like trying to legitimately help each other right now. And before you joined, Keks, I was saying to the streamers in general, I was using Gilly Mantle to hopefully sneak Nergigante into attacking you a few times. It didn't work. That's the only reason I went inactive for 30 seconds, because I was trying to position myself behind you and then put it on so he'd only attack you.
Yeah, I figured you were pulling something silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess as one other thing as far as Greatsword goes, so as far as other skills you can pick, so obviously Focus is useful. I don't think it's a necessity, but it's definitely a nice to have.
Yeah.
Because obviously it does get you to your charges faster.
Yeah.
The other thing that can be useful, like there is an argument to be like you can get like crit draw and stuff like that, but
yeah,
generally it's going to have reduced returns versus trying to play more centrally around your true charge.
Yeah, I mean, I've looked up a couple of builds. Like, I actually have a build here, which is, it's got the Videlkin Frostcraft set bonus, and it is all crit draw.
Yeah.
Using Safi's Drake Splitter, because I was able to throw a, actually, that would be perfect for this thing, because I have a Videlkin thing on it, and I have max levels of focus, and all the attack skills. Like, I will say this, Greatsword outside of, like, focus, like, crit draw is a style on how you're playing the weapon, but it's not necessarily necessary for a given weapon.
Right.
Focus enhances Greatsword. If you have it, it makes it easier to play around, but it's not necessary. And, like, Agitator, Crit Boost, Crit Eye, etc., I don't really count those as skills exclusive to a given weapon, because every raw weapon wants those. So outside of Focus, Greatsword doesn't really have a lot of skill requirements. Now,
yeah, it's something that's relatively easy to get the stuff to make.
Yeah. It's similar to Hammer, which, unless you want to throw, like, Slugger in there, the same thing with Greatsword, Slugger or Park Breaker, which I think are always bonus but never necessities. Hammer doesn't really require any exclusive skills. Same thing with Longsword. Longsword can benefit from Focus, I guess, as well, and maybe Power Prolonger, but it's unnecessary. Now, when we're looking at Charge Blade, what you need to do, my friend, is there are a couple of different ways you can build. And depending on, because you've only played Greatsword, I'm assuming you're mostly just going to want to be in the fray, attack, correct?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So other ways you can build Charge Blade. I have a guard point Charge Blade, where I have 5 levels of guard up, and offensive guard 3. Just because offensive guard proccing actually gives a stupid amount of attack strength. Like, while active, attack increases by 15%.
Okay.
Like, that's the equivalent of... Yeah, that's the equivalent of 6 levels of Agitator. As a, thing. Like, 7 levels get you the... Oh, no, wait, that's Affinity. It just gives you more attack, because it's a... Agitator gives you a static amount of attack bonus.
Right.
Other things that you are going to probably want to look at. I personally like Guard Up. It was one of the first decorations I got, as you know. Capacity Boost gives you another file. Usually when you charge your files, you get 3 files per charge. So, like, we'll get into this when you're actually testing it out, but yellow files give you 3, and red can give you a total of 6.
Okay.
But normally you have 5 files. Capacity Boost, giving you that extra file, means you have more explosive damage at the end, which means your overall damage output can go up because you have a higher amount of damage for your SAOED.
Gotcha.
That said, I don't actually have a set built with Artillery. Artillery is a skill you can use if you're going raw with impact files specifically. It just increases your overall explosive damage, which is great for knockdowns, getting through. Like, it doesn't matter if you hit, bad hit zones because it's explosive damage. That said, you never want to go above Artillery 3 because you get diminishing returns at that point. Also, you said you were not a fan of focus on GreatSword. If you're having,
I don't love it. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're having trouble charging your files, focus is incredible for Charge Blade. Like, normally it'll take like a hit and a half to get yellow files. Depending on what level of focus you have, you could just do a quick 1-2 combo and you could have red files. So that it determines how quickly you charge up your stuff.
Okay.
Other useful... What was the other really useful skill that I'm completely blanking on now besides capacity boost? Oh, right. I was going to say non-elemental boost, but you're not running elemental. You are running elemental, rather. Ooh, I forgot I had critical element on this one.
Yeah, so just... All right, so what's like the base way to charge up my files?
Are you in the training room?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you still watching my Discord stream?
Yeah, I've got an eye on it.
Okay, so... Here, I'll just switch to this one because it doesn't actually matter. Okay. So, first thing you're going to notice, you store file energy while you're in Sword and Shield mode. Now, Sword and Shield mode, if you hit Y or B, you just draw into Sword and Shield. Okay,
Right.
but if you hit the trigger, you immediately draw into your axe. This is useful.
Okay.
So, drawing into Sword and Shield, the most basic way, you've got that draw attack, which is Y. You can do these weak slashes, and that spinning slash at the end of the third part of the combo, you can pretty much combo into whenever you're moving. Also, at the end of each combo, you can hop. Left, right, wherever you need. The best way to actually charge up files is the move I use most often. Hold down B, and when you see the sword glow like that, you do a double slash.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Now, you'll notice that my files are red in the top left corner, and yours probably are too. But it's not like the outline is red. They are full red. It means if I attack now, I will always bounce. Doesn't matter what color my sharpness is.
Okay. Yeah, so now you have to go into axe mode, basically.
No, you have to fill your files. Hold the
Okay.
guard button, the right trigger, and then press B. And that stores your files. And now you'll see that my files turned white. Yours should as well.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
All right. Now, the next thing you need to know how to do is charge your shield. So what charging your shield does is it does a little bit of damage whenever an enemy hits the shield, and it automatically gives you, I believe it's 2 levels of guard while the shield is charged. It also enables you to do your super amped elemental discharge, because observe, my shield is uncharged. I'm going to go into the motion to do it. It's amped. It does one thing. You see it's just one thing, and one file is used.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how you charge your shield, this combo you're going to use for almost everything. It's YB 3 times. Watch.
Okay.
So it's YB, YB, YB. And as soon as the shield starts glowing, I grab the right trigger to do elemental roundhouse. And now you see my shield is purple or pink.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you charged your shield?
Here, I'm doing it now.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Hold the trigger.
And just, the roundhouse slash. It's not glowing, though.
The shield in the icon next to your mantles is what you're looking at.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all my files are gone, but my shield is charged.
Yeah, so you can charge your shield with any number of files. If you have your max amount of files, it lasts for longer. So I think it's like 10 seconds each, but if you have 5, it lasts for like a minute and a half.
Okay.
So, like, it's better to do it when it's full. Now, hold guard, and then press B as though you're charging your files, and then as soon as you hit that, hit Y. And that's how you charge your sword.
Okay. Well, I need to get more files back.
Oh, it doesn't. You can have 0 files. Doesn't matter. You can.
And hold on. So sorry. Say that again. How do I?
Okay. Watch me. So I'm guarding. Hit B. Charge files. And then as soon as I'm in the back, I hold the Y until the shield collapses around the sword.
Okay.
Yeah. And then when the shield collapses around the sword, that's when you can release it, and you do that swing, and that means your shield.
The condensed elemental slash. Okay.
Yeah. Now notice. If you do it and you don't let go, it's just an overhead, it's a sword return, and that's it. But the condensed elemental slash is the big thing. The reason why you want to have your sword charged is you get a little bit more damage. It's mostly negligible, but your sword gains innate mind's eye. You will never bounce.
Okay, so that's the main draw.
That's the main thing. Your sword will always decharge faster than your shield. And another cute thing about sword and shield, or Charge Blade's sword and shield mode, is when you're charging your sword, you charge faster if you do actually have files to store energy with. So, like, right now my files are going to be empty because I need to reload my shield.
Okay.
But, like, it's noticeable in a fight. Like, right now I'm empty. You see how I, like, staggered there before I entered the sword charging mode?
Yeah.
If I fill it up now, you'll notice it's going to go twice as fast. Boom.
Okay.
So, the way you use Charge Blade is fill up your files by doing a couple of side B attack, of the charged B attacks, charge your shield, fill up the files again, charge your sword, then do whatever else you want to do. Now, Amped Elemental Discharge is the bread and butter explosion move of Charge Blade, and again, like most of Charge Blade, you're just going to be doing B, and then you can end it with a Y after you do that, which is helps you reposition. And then after any move with Charge Blade, you can always hop.
Is that just A to hop?
Yeah, it's either going to be a hop or a roll. It's a quick reposition. Now, here's the thing. You know how you've often, said, like, I keep getting hit whenever I'm trying to do, like, a good move?
Yeah.
Here's how you do Super Amped Elemental Discharge. YB, YB, YB. You can't get out of it once you start that final amp. You're locked into that animation.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Okay, actually, that's one thing I forgot about GreatSword. You can tackle out of your true charge charging if you need to. It will reset your combo, obviously.
Yeah.
But you can use that to get out of the way if you've misjudged.
Okay. Yeah, like once you commit with Charge Blade, you're kind of done.
Okay.
Now. Okay, so that's...
Sorry, what was the shield charging sequence again, once you've got your files?
Okay, so all the sequences for transforming are YB, YB, YB. Like so. YB, 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 and then just hold right trigger.
Okay.
YB, 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 no triggers, is your super amped elemental discharge. Okay, do you have your shield back?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you before we actually start looking into Axe Mode is how to get into Savage Axe Mode. Now, if you just want to transform into Axe Mode, you hold down your guard and then you press Y. And now you're in Axe Mode, okay?
Yeah.
Holding Y does a rising slash and then an overhead slash, and that's the combo. You'll never use files like this. It's just a good hit. If you spin it around in a circle with your B... like so, you spin to win. If you do it 3 times, you will automatically go into a super amped elemental discharge. But in doing so, you will have 1 less file than max because spinning uses 1. Now, how you get more procs of damage, especially when using elemental Charge Blade, is you want to go with Savage Axe Mode. And how you do Savage Axe Mode is very similar to everything else I've showed you. What we're going to do is YB, 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 and then as we're, like, holding the thing back, we're going to hold the left trigger.
Okay.
And now, Savage Axe Slash. And now you'll notice, whenever we spin that, it's the same moves as before. You'll just notice the shield around the sword head is spinning like a chainsaw. So
yeah,
before
it doesn't seem to last that long, though.
Well, again, because if you spin with your B attack with Savage Axe Mode, you use 1 file per swing, and then you end in your amped elemental state. But if you want to keep Savage Axe Mode around for a while, what you do is you do the overhead swing, like standing underneath a monster, and you just do this indefinitely. Savage Axe Mode slowly drains files, but I could do this probably until my shield dies. And you see how it's still spinning? And I just lost 1 file now.
Gotcha, okay.
So, this is where you get all your elemental procs. Also, again, if you don't have, like, either protective polish or something, Savage Axe Mode can chew through. Like, you see how much sharpness I'm running through right now?
Yeah. Yeah, you can like see it ticking down.
Yeah. So yeah, again, and notice my shield and my sword are completely expired, but I still have Savage Axe Mode engaged. Savage Axe Mode only disappears when you have no files left, so recharging my shield makes it go away. That's pretty much it. As far as, like, ledge hopping and whatnot, very similar to GreatSword. It's no, like, charge trick or anything, but, like, you can, you can either draw into a forward slash, or you can draw into axe based off of whether you hit Y or if you hit the right trigger. Oh, never mind, that just draws. Do you want me to go into guard pointing?
Probably not. This is already a lot. How do you do the sword charge again?
Charge the sword itself, charge files, and then hold down Y.
Charge files, hold down Y. Okay.
Yeah. Like, a lot of the combo, it all revolves around YB, 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 and then deciding whether you're charging sealed, elemental discharging, or savage slashing. Holding down the B button to get a good sword charge hit in and double slash, and then charging files. And from charging files, you can get the charge in. Now, as far as guard pointing is, whenever you're switching, sticking your sword into your shield like this, just charging files, or switching to Savage Axe Mode, you have invincibility frames, and that's what guard pointing is. Oh, also, one other thing, very important. Whenever you're in Axe Mode, if you obviously don't have a shield, if you want to quickly revert to Sword and Shield Mode and stick your shield in front of you, just tap the right trigger. You'll do a spinning slash, and the shield will be in front of you, and that's actually a guard point.
Okay.
Okay? Do you understand the basics of Charge Blade?
Well enough. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah. It's more complicated than GreatSword, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a very fussy weapon.
Again, this was the first weapon I ever used. All other weapons seem incredibly simple by comparison. And I get that, and I get that that's me. I get that that is 100% me. Alright, I'm going to stop streaming to you through Discord.
Yep.
And I do believe I need to reconnect to this session.
It seems like it, yeah.
Okay, no problem. Online session. And now we're going to do this again. No sessions found. Did I disconnect on Steam?
You may well have.
Yay, it's not just me anymore.
I mean, I was streaming from 3 different things. Alright, let me try this again. I've just... All I had to do was hit the reconnect thing. Alright, cool.
Let's see.
Rejoining.
I can do my armor. I can do my armor upgrades while you're getting back in.
Sure. Again, I had, like, any armor set I think is well worth it. And again, it's, like, I have never used a complete balls to the walls max DPS Charge Blade set. Mostly because to fit everything on there is incredibly difficult. Alright, but you ready?
Let me just finish upgrading armor so I'm not getting one-shotted.
I will not need that. Instead, I will take poison smoke bombs. We'll just jump right over to my GreatSword. See, the thing is, I can go one of 2 ways with this. I could either build my... I'll do the traditional GreatSword. Because I could just go the quick draw GreatSword build.
You could, but yeah. I don't know if it's definitely not the best way to go, GreatSword.
It goes against. I think it goes against the spirit of what we're doing as well. Okay, these
Also
are
that.
maxed out.
Did I miss it?
No, we're just about to do the swapped weapon part.
Yeah, you missed us yelling at each other.
Yeah, you missed the argument.
No, we were hanging out. Willis and Laurel came over.
Yeah, I know. So, say hello. I heard they got you stuff. I'll use a gourmet voucher for us.
Okay.
So this go around, we're not actually trying to screw each other over, folks. We're actually trying to beat them because we are both unfamiliar with these weapons. And
I mean, I wanted on record that I didn't try to screw you over. That was all you.
I mean, that just that just means I'm a better friend.
So who won?
So we both carded once. I got the first hit. Keks got the last hit.
He carded first. I got the last hit. I think it was pretty obvious I won.
You carded 2.
Yeah, I carded 2 when it was 1-on-1.
What are you fighting?
Tempered
energy.
In his arena.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
Now, I of course have to wear the, like, this does look like a pretty badass set. Let's take a look at, the weapon pose. Like, that is a pretty cool pose. And since I am going to be fighting as hard as humanly possible, I have to, you know, do at least something to prove to everybody that Charge Blade is just better than,
I do use the GreatSword.
the GreatSword, yeah. So we are gonna...
What specific weapons are you using?
I'm using the Brachydios Light Blade.
Okay.
And I'm using the Kajar Dragon Element
Decay.
Decay, yeah.
Yeah, before I was using the Safi's Drake Shield, which was the Safi Jiva one, loaded out for elemental damage.
Isn't the Kajar Ice one the best?
It is, but Nergy is... He's 1-star weak to Ice, 3-star weak to Dragon.
Yeah.
Like, the raw damage on Charge Blades, depending on how you're building, is one thing, but, like, Kajar Ice, you need at least 2 stars of weakness to actually get its...
Well, clearly I need to watch this.
Yeah, go for it.
So, yeah.
Watch
this. I guess I'll watch this instead of streaming my Pokemon Platinum run.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see. Oh, wait, I should probably actually upgrade this to the rank 12 version before we start this.
Yeah, I would recommend that strongly.
Dan, I did catch a Ghastly, by the way.
Oh, good.
Well, I realized there was an area I hadn't been to that only had Ghastlies. So I'm like, yep.
Alright, there's one part of my outfit that changes color, folks. Can anyone figure out what it is?
Your butt.
No, it is not my butt. My sexy, sexy tushy.
Oh, that's right. I actually did get 1 Great Spirit Bane gem, so I can augment my Brachymail.
Yeah, that's the other reason, like, I've been waiting for you and, like, Scribbles to get to this point. This is the hunt where you just get butt tons of Great Spirit Vein gems. Like, I have farmed this Nergigante almost as much as I have farmed the names Lavasiath.
Yeah, question. As you've been following it, has there been anything new in Monster Hunter?
Presently...
Like, even events with unique things, or no?
Nothing recently. The closest thing that's happening is they've come out with a general release date for Elatrion, which is sometime the first week in July. That's it. Otherwise, it's just been cycling between Kolv and Safi every.
But I mean,
weeks.
like, are there been any events for like unique armors or anything like the US J-Star stuff?
Nothing beyond what has already existed.
Okay.
Like,
so my hiatus has cost me nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really.
Oh, I'll be back for Elatrion. I need to kill that motherfucker.
Language. This is a children's stream.
It is
No,
not.
it's not.
When?
I mean, it isn't that Izzy is on the
For
stream.
real, I have unsettled beef with that guy that's a decade in the making.
Which one?
Elatrion.
Sunday.
Because Alatreon was the big bad at the end of 3, and I never beat him.
Oh.
I need my revenge.
Did you see
Is
the
he
raid
post
gaming
that
video
quest?
talking about what they're
Did you
hoping
eat?
for in regards to
Yeah,
Electron?
You ate already? Alright, I will post. And you know what, Keks? I
think it
am
made some really good points
so
in terms of,
confident
like,
in your
the way that
abilities
difficulty balance
that
is
I will
really-
use another voucher on this.
Okay.
So again, gotta help each other out as much as we can. I probably should bring a few life powders.
Yeah, I've got a couple on all of my sets.
This should be good to
This is
watch.
gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be a mess.
Alright, before we jump down, I'll demon powder and armor powder.
Sure.
Don't forget to grab your pods.
Yep.
Sexy.
I know, right?
It's been a good day today, guys.
Izzy, you know what the difference is between you and me?
You make this look good.
I do.
Dick, you stole the one I was gonna grab.
Well, too bad.
Ah, so much armor. That's like 200 money. Alright. You ready to go charge, bro?
Ready as I'll ever be. Great sword spin.
That was lame.
Yeah, it was pretty lame.
So are Scribbles and I supposed to decide who wins?
Well, we're using each other's weapons right now, so...
So do you both win?
Oh,
Oh, come on!
oh, you fucked it up.
He was too far away.
Alright, I'm gonna go for it. Got it.
Son of a bitch! You knocked him away from the true charge that I just tackled into.
Well,
Tail!
Ooh, I have to catch this.
Oh! Right in your butthole!
doesn't it just feel great?
It is pretty satisfying. Run. Okay, he has no spikes left on his tail.
Okay.
That means literally nothing. Come here, you! Damn
I
it!
won't like. God, it's taking so long for my files to charge up.
Are you letting your sword fully charge before you hit them?
Yeah.
I don't actually... Oh, switching to temporal. Oh, I do not have a health augment on this weapon.
Welcome to the club. Oh, right. Okay, files.
You don't even have your shield charged yet?
No! I took fucking forever for myself to... That's such a fucking clunky ass weapon.
Hey, side note, does anyone know a video game character based around their nose?
Video games.
How do you mean based around the notes?
specifically.
Mechanically or visually?
Either.
I kept thinking out Wario.
Was there ever a Bobobo video game?
I think there might be.
Do we have... where are the stones? They should be, like, right here.
Does it have to be the main character?
I
'Cause I
don't know.
there's an
I'm gonna
animation-
name. I got it. I'm gonna name him Hubert.
Yeah, that's good.
Into the wall!
It's a nose pass.
Okay, there's the shield.
Okay. Only other thing I would
Charge your sword.
Is the enemy
Yeah, I'm
finisher,
working on
but I
it.
don't remember what it's called.
You don't
I'm
need
not
you don't need
giving you
files
the-
if you have a little bit of downtime.
Yep.
I got a nose pass named Cubert. I doubt I'll... I love you so much, Cubert. Now get in the box.
Okay.
Need more purple sharpness!
Definitely too much to hope.
At least you have purple sharpness.
I never have purple sharpness when I'm using Charge Blade. I prefer to just have a really long-ass white sharpness bar.
Yeah, I have I have decent white on this.
Oh, why does this weapon take forever to soften?
I mean, I believe that's been a common complaint of GreatSword.
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
Like, literally...
That's really the one big, like, GreatSword issue.
Izzy, Nick literally complains about this all the time.
Yeah, I know, but I'm used to Charge Blade.
Yes, but it shouldn't surprise you.
Doesn't
Yeah,
surprise me.
I've gotten used to it because I played through all of Master Rank with GreatSword, but yeah. It's
Now,
not
with a
the best.
wonderful weapon like, say, Hammer, you don't have to worry about that. Have you heard about the Gospel of Hammer?
We understand Hammer is often everybody's second favorite weapon. Hold still, you bastard!
Yay, Savage Axe mode!
It's so much fun, isn't it?
It is fun. It's definitely fun. Oh,
Sword to butt.
okay, good. I'm still in it.
Well, that was a complete miss. Oh, this is not good. Go, Max Potion! Hey, Nergy buddy.
Whoa. Oh, that's not great.
Come get me. Oh, wow, that... I love the running animation with this outfit. I'm just so fine. Tail! You will be tender! Damn you, Tail! Oh shit. Oh shit! You charge that sword!
Yo, I know. I just got to it.
Well, no, your sword is glowing red. That means you're gonna bounce on everything. Just
Yeah,
put...
I know. That's why I'm trying to get enough of a thing so I can.
No, it's full. Just do it. If your sword ever glows red, that means you have full files.
Yeah.
This is gonna hurt. That hurt less than I thought it would. Crap! Where's that tail? I want the tail!
Gotta get that tail fever.
Can't handle that, Tail.
I mean, if you're playing GreatSword, the only answer is tail fever.
It's true. Alright, I'm legitimately stepping away to sharpen. There we go. I was at green.
Up!
Hey.
Alright, tail's not broken off, but we're getting close. Oh, will you stop pawing at me, you giant spiky cat?
Oh, get him. Get that tail.
His tail's on the floor!
No. Oh, still like that. Okay. We almost put it.
Yes! Oh, that sucked. I was able to shoulder tackle and then do a true charge. And he roared as I was about to do the second hit.
Yeah, welcome to, like, the worst feeling on the planet.
He's right near the ledge. You should probably try doing mountain attack.
Oh yeah, I've got those.
Yeah, you should. Speaking of which, fucking mounted. Even with your weapon, I'm better at mounting than you.
I never claimed to be. Well, I just freaking upswinged his face hole. Mounting is not something I'm good at. I recognize this.
You just jump off on that ledge and hit something.
Alright.
I feel like mounting is like completely effortless in this game.
Will you get mind's eye on that fucking sword already? Wait, we're bouncing on white?
Yep.
This is not a world I want to live in.
It's because of his black spike, he lets him go.
Now, if you were
Well,
playing
because
something like Hammer, you wouldn't have to worry about that white sharpness.
Really?
I mean, I use supercharge a lot, so no, you don't.
Oh, that's what you mean.
It's okay. I got purple. I'm good.
Well, I mean, at the same time, if you were...
Through charge! Oh, so much sexy damage. Agitator is worn off. Where are those stones? Oh, there's some... I can use these. Hey, he's near a thing that looks like I can knock him into it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, fucking hell, it broke!
Oh, yeah, I can get a dust skull here.
Well, yeah, but that's just still gonna not
Right on the other
Oh.
two.
Ow. That was awfully rude of you.
Here you go. I got you.
Why are you being a rude dude?
There you go. Enjoy. Alright, come here, Ruby.
Alright, there's the shield.
Yeah, if you start seeing it to flicker, that's when you should be trying to focus on rebuilding all your focus stuff. Damn it! Ah, rock steady, true charge. Satisfying. He's not angry anymore.
Okay. I do not have stones at the moment.
There's some right here. Let's see if I can get... Let's get him closer to a wall.
Yep.
Come on, buddy. Come get me. There you go.
Alright.
Oh, son of a bitch. My character tripped.
Fun. Oh boy. Oh, I'm stuck. Get up. Get up.
Cool, broke something.
Yep, that looks like horn. Something else broke.
Looks like wing.
Yep.
So remember, stuff doesn't really break specifically. You just break spikes on it. That doesn't count as a part break in like the, you know.
Gotcha! Nope, don't gotcha. I thought he was coming down into a true charge. I'm just taking this opportunity to soften the fuck out of this tail. Fuck you, Nergy. Okay, right side.
Yep.
Looks like you like Savage Axe mode.
It seems to be working decently. It's also one of the things that I'm actually comfortable setting up and doing.
I mean, if you're standing in front of him when you're about to trigger Savage Axe mode, instead of holding the trigger, just do the SAOED. I am stunned. And that is why we run Divine Blessing's secret.
Oh, is that from the gold grass stuff? No, wait, what are you wearing? Or is that colored on?
I am wearing sexiness.
Yeah, we actually went with fairly similar armor. Or layered armor, I suppose. Ah, get the ground.
Of course, it becomes untender right in the middle of my true charge.
Yep.
You know what weapon that wouldn't be a problem with?
Charge Blade!
You know what weapon you can't cut tails with?
Hammer.
There is no tail. There is only the head. So speaks the gospel of the hammer. There is no body. There is only head.
Damn it.
Ooh, first feint again. Oh, and is that a tail break? It is.
Ah.
Well, definitely not going to be sharpening, and I'm about to lose greens. This is going to be interesting.
You're gonna lose green sharpness?
Yep.
That's like a cardinal sin. What are you doing with your life?
Well, apparently not carding, unlike some people I know.
Hey, if you were stunned in the corner and I had life powder and it was at 1 HP, I would have used it on you.
I mean, you didn't say you were stunned in the corner, so that's on you.
You don't keep your eye on the health bar?
I keep eye on the health bar when I can, but not when I'm in the middle of doing my own stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
This ain't Crystal Chronicles. I'm not the party healer.
See, having played a lot of Wide Range, I'm constantly keeping my eye on everybody's HP and stun status.
Let's see if I can sharpen here. There we go.
Did we knock him down? We knocked him down. I knocked him down. Well, now he's angry at us.
Yep.
Oh, true charge. You are so satisfying when you do hit. Alright, time to soften everything.
Go for it.
Love some life powder if you got it.
Ooh.
Like I said.
That was quick. Oh.
Do we...
Well, I think we've proven that we're both pretty bad with each other's primary weapons.
Yeah.
But
You know what the solution is now, right, guys?
Do it again.
No, both of you run it on hammer at the same time.
we could try that.
You want to? I'm game.
Yeah, I've got it.
Alright, so honest opinion, Keks, what did you think of Charge Blade?
It's interesting, not my cup of tea.
Not your cup of tea because too complicated, too many moving pieces?
It's not even too many, it's just there's I don't like having to fill up a bunch of different, like, okay, I gotta fill up this buff and now fill up this buff and then do this mode. I like kind of focusing on the monster itself rather than focusing on my own kind of technical stuff.
See, I like the technical stuff. That said, like, I find it very satisfying to hit a true charge and just see those giant numbers pop up. Like,
Yeah, it's great.
Like, this is a simpler time of life, in my opinion, and, like, I do appreciate other weapons as a result, but, like, whenever I switch to a weapon, I'm like, oh, this isn't nearly as complicated as Charge Blade. That's because they're not.
I mean, you managed to start on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Charge Blade was introduced in Gen 4, so it would make sense that it would be...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Charge Blade and Insect Glaive are two of the most complicated weapons, and they are the two most recent additions.
Yeah.
That and Insect Glaive, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Insect Glaive, too. The only other one that I'm not so fan of is, like, I like Hunting Horn, but I don't like having to, like, because I'm trying to focus on movement and avoiding those attacks, I don't always track stuff, fire and stuff.
Alright, so, Keks, one more run where we're both using hammers.
Sounds good.
We both have enough time on hammer where I don't think...
Yeah, we should be fine.
Yeah. I just bought a box fan now, and that's probably going to be, like, all the sound that comes out of my stream.
Yeah, well, actually, you have a card now where you can use the RTX voice, which will at least somewhat be able to filter out that noise.
I don't know. Do you guys hear the fan?
Not really. It's also hard to tell because I can hear like my fan through my headphones, so it's hard to tell what's what. But it's not bad.
Okay, I'm going to use this hammer not because it's the best hammer I have, but because it's the funniest hammer I have.
Hold on, I'm gonna just burn through a little bit of my Steamworks real quick.
Oh, we in fact have to go with the pimp outfit because you got to talk to the hand. Like that's the only answer for this outfit.
Oh, my default armor set or layered armor for my hammer set is the pimp. So,
is your pimp as good as my pimp?
I mean, it's pretty great.
Which hammer are you using?
Bracky. Because it's real good.
Let's see if I need to upgrade this armor. Alrighty. Would you mind posting this time?
Sure. I'll leave the music voucher this time.
Oh, you're so good to me. I have no vouchers left to spend.
Let's see. I have all the items I need. Yes.
I'll bring some Dust of Life this time. Yeah, no, like, one weapon set that I do think I need to play more of is Sword and Shield. Like, I don't get the best DPS on it, but I think I'm a really good support player.
I don't know, I just don't have a ton of fun playing support.
You know that's like what I play in every
Yeah.
MMO.
I mean, you want the best of both worlds, do Hunting Horn.
Yeah. Well, no, I enjoy that, but like Hunting Horde wide range is a little bit wonkier. Like, if you're going wide range support, you go Sword and Shield. That's your pimp outfit?
Yeah.
Look at my ass.
Yeah, your ass is covered by your coat. Doesn't even work.
Not when I'm running, it isn't.
You can't touch my sparkles.
I don't need to touch your sparkles. You know what?
Yeah, because you can't.
I've got one thing to say to you. Talk to the hand.
The most clever joke, folks.
I did not realize that was a launching attack.
Yep. Oh, no, when we were working with Willis and Laurel, we had a thing in the arena where my whole goal was to try to launch Willis for those attacks.
Actually, that's something we should try like later on. One high rank monster, everybody in master rank gear. 3 people trying to trip up the fourth person actually trying to do the hunt.
Yeah. You gonna
Ready?
do those powders?
Oh, sure. For those of you who are actually watching my stream, I have all this on radial menu. Alright, let's go. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. Into the wall. To the head!
Yes.
Boom!
Yes, good. Smash it in the head. Fulfill your destinies.
Where are the stones? There's some stones.
Yep.
Oh, he's still not angry with us. Oh, he's
Yeah,
angry.
He is,
Is he angry? I can't see his
No.
eye.
Oh, you fucker! You launched me out of this.
Are you serious?
You fucking launched me out of the final hit of the Big Bang combo.
Damn it! Sorry. Okay, we got him knocked down.
Wrong
Quick.
direction to be able to capitalize and do an aerial attack.
There is only a head.
Yep. There is only the head.
Chug, chug, chug. Okay, I've healed. Switching to temporal. Damn you!
Yep.
Switching to temporal. Okay, I'm non-temporal. Let's we never tendered that head, did we?
Nope.
I'm on it.
All right. Switching over to glider.
Head is tender.
Okay.
Oh my!
Wow.
It
That was,
tenders so quickly.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah.
Hammer.
Are you
That's one of the
stunned?
reasons why I want to make a hand.
No, I'm fine. I'm just getting unbled.
Also, Izzy, I wasn't watching. Did you specifically grab like clutch claw on?
Yes.
And you're doing it wrong. Izzy, I want to see if you know a certain trick.
I don't know the trick to... I don't know that trick. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, you're spinning, Izzy. Stop spinning.
Never!
Oh, that was a good knockdown.
Izzy, spinning is bad.
Unless it's
Get bullied.
like a Beyblade.
Beyblade!
And hit the clutch claw now. Oh, no, you're delayed. As soon as you finish a charge swing, hit the clutch claw button.
Got it.
Keks, you already know what I'm doing.
Yes, I'm not good at getting it consistently because I forget about it half the time, but I know about it.
Izzy, it's hurting me watching you spin. Please stop.
You also know you can do a heavy attack out of that if you're forced to use it. Right?
I need to spin more just because it annoys Wex so much.
It's so bad.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that was a thing.
What?
He like Spider-Man's as soon as he does that charge too.
Yeah. Welcome to what
but is
makes
it
Hammer amazing.
is it only 3rd level charge?
No, you can do it 2nd level, but it's not as powerful.
Yes, keep getting knocked down. Here's my purple.
Yeah, I'm almost out of blue. I need to sharpen. Keep him busy for a second.
Yep.
I asked you to do one fucking thing for me.
I mean, I can't force him to aggro.
Challenger mantle.
Why the fuck would I run Challenger Mantle?
Feline insurance.
Ooh. Alright. Oh, that hurt.
What's I
Could
using?
you not? Could you not, though?
I don't know what's
My fucking bleed is done.
Oh wow, I died in under 10 minutes this time. That's depressing.
Is it because you're spinning?
I don't think I was spinning enough, to be honest. What
Well,
do you...
unfortunately, we can't do the good spin in this map.
Yeah, you can.
There's some little area.
Off the wall,
There's
is it?
a little area that can do it.
Oh, good. I actually got that to hit the head.
Alright, I'm back.
That was a weird hitbox.
Here you go. Enjoy my powder. Gotcha. I'm a good teammate.
That was also a weird hitbox.
Oh gosh, I found the sliding area!
Oh, nice.
It's right here. There's not much of it, though. Okay, yep, right there. Shit! Oh, fuck you, Nergy.
Why you gotta be so mean to Nergy?
Oh, there we go. Oh, damn it. He moved partway through the awesome spin.
Oh, good. I've got temporal back. Ah, I'm spinning like a Sonic the Hedgehog.
You know what you have to do to not do that, right?
Stop moving.
Stop moving.
Seems like a great way to get killed.
No, you don't understand. The art, I didn't say don't go up to him. The art is being able to literally stop moving a second.
You gotta stop on a dime.
You don't keep holding forward, you just stop.
I have the mount!
Okay.
Also, if you do get stuck in that spin, end it early. Do not let it go all the way.
How do you end it early?
You hit. You do a swing.
Yeah, if you use heavy attack, it actually does a uppercut swing.
If you do the heavy attack, enough hit.
Coming down.
Okay. Alright, that's pretty good positioning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, got stagger off of that.
So wait, you can cancel out of that with a heavy attack?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you
cancel it
can.
after like 1 or 2 revolutions.
So you can.
Alright, I gotta back off for a little bit.
You don't want to go into it if you can help it.
God.
Spin to win! Talk to the hand, ye beast! Ha ha!
Yes! Oh! Oh, and I got the knockdown off of that. That was amazing.
Glug, 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 glug.
Got a stagger off of that.
Crap, I need to sharpen. Okay.
Damn it. Oh, I was trying to go for the spin to win on that.
He just headbutted me in a spin to win fashion. You know, I think we're looking at this from the wrong angle. Maybe we shouldn't be hitting him in the head. Maybe we should be hitting him in the butt.
No, that's boring. Speaking of which, knock out. And there's the break on the Big Bang finisher.
This looks like a head.
Woo. That was spicy.
Spicy meats of all! Son of a bitch, I was gonna do a Sonic the Hedgehog. Talk to that hand.
Oh, I got the head off of that. Nice. Ugh. Whoop. I am on the ground.
Fuck you, you bastard. I am stunned. I could use some powder.
Oh. Yeah, hold on. Ah, nope, that was the wrong thing.
Yep, I'm gonna die again.
Come on, wait, give me the fucking thing.
Cool.
All
Thank
right.
you. Okay. Thank you.
So, you guys might appreciate this from my Nuzlocke right now. I just caught an unknown. It is the letter N. I'm going to name it the Game Master.
Oh, wait, that's a mounting attack? Alright.
What, the
I'll
spin?
take it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it definitely is.
Yes.
Didn't even really think about that.
Always.
Because it's an aerial swing.
Yeah, it's just one of those things you don't really think about.
The easiest, best attack in the game, releasing a button.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to do. Stabbing in the face, stabbing in the face.
I'm gonna weaken the face for you. Well, I guess this means we're both just gonna big bang him.
Bang, bang, bangity bang, instead of bang, bang, bangity
Damn
bang.
you! You did exactly what you told me.
I didn't launch you.
You didn't launch me, you staggered me. From the side swing. Yes, go after Keks. He's clearly the bigger threat.
I mean, that's actually been true.
We should play more obscure weapons. I have all the faith in you, Keks.
Oh, come on. How the hell? Fucking arc on that. Oh, shit.
Hey, buddy!
Oh, you're running away?
Well, I realized you died, and I haven't had a decent meal in a while. Slugger. Yeah, no. I'm restocking on healing items. You should do the same.
Oh, I am. You good?
Geronimo!
Alright, he is wallable. I don't have any mantles, which is going to make it tricky for me.
I got it.
Okay.
Or, you know, even with Rocksteady, I could get knocked the fuck off. I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah, certain monsters have certain moves that can do that.
Oh, come on! Into the wall. Oh, yes! Double up!
Yep. Let's do it again.
This is gonna hurt.
That wasn't too bad.
Ooh, a ruiner footprint. Sliding! Well, that was a waste of life powder.
Got it.
So I don't know if I got the finisher off.
Yeah, that was why I just went for a triple charge regular attack, because I knew I wasn't going to have time.
You went for the golf swing.
Yeah.
How close do you think he is to dead?
He's got to be pretty close.
Like, we've gotten 2 pods, I thought.
Really? With the...
I am less stunned, but I am okay. He's on you.
Yep. Okay, we got more pods.
Yep, fuck you, Nergy.
Oh, really? Ah. What a fucking cheap stun lock.
You didn't call stun lock. I could have life powdered.
No, it wasn't even stun. It was just it was impossible for you to get me out of it.
Well,
As I was getting up, basically my iframes ended just as he was hitting. There was literally no way to prevent it.
alright, well, we've proven that we are good with our weapons and bad with other people's weapons.
Yay! Oh, I got the stuff for attack charm 4. It's kind of nice.
Well, this told us absolutely nothing about ourselves. Well, everybody, thank you for tuning in.
Today, class, absolutely nothing.
Which is funny because I'm pretty sure that's how I end almost every session I play in. Keks? Lex?
Yeah, pretty much. What's up?
Keks gets this from both ends because he's in 2 Thursday games with me. What did your character learn today? Absolutely nothing. Which is how it should be. Alright, so everybody, thank you for tuning in. I'm Izzy Craze 365.
I'm Keks Moose.
And
I am the priest of the hammer.
the priest of the hammer.
All will be well.
And please stick around. Next time we'll be doing this, it'll probably be a fun little flinch-free session to see if we can have 3 jerks trying to flinch one person and preventing them from killing a monster. And we'll decide the specifics on that next time. But would you guys be interested in that? That sounds like a fun thing to do, right?
That'd be pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
Sounds frustrating, but could be fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll have to do it on cycles where everybody gets to be the flincher and the flinchy at least once. Which makes sense. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye!
And I'll go back to watching.
I really hope Graham's noise was the last thing on the stream.
Actually, that comment is the last thing on stream, because I was posing dramatically with the hammer.
Fair enough.